Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Mac here. Alien Isolation, Mission 10 Collectibles. This is a super long mission with a lot of collectibles. There's a total of 33. So from the very beginning, as soon as you get the flamethrower, we're going to just turn around and head into this door that was previously locked in Mission number 8, since Mission 9 had no collectibles. And if you log on to this terminal, there will be two archive logs, number 70 and 71. The first one's in the personal and the second one's in the shared folder. From here, we're going to log off of this computer, come out the door we came in, and then once we're in that main area again that we just came from, turn left and go into this left-hand side room, and you should be able to find a terminal as soon as you walk in. Access that terminal. If you've been following along, you should unlock your achievement for 100 archive logs sometime in the next few archive logs. From here, if we turn to our left, we should be able to find archive log 102 as an audio recorder on this desk. So make sure you play it in order to pick it up. Now from here, what we're going to need to do is just go across again. We're going to be finding the ID tag for W. Woodbury. From here, just go across to the side where the flamethrower was, through this door, and you can find the ID tag on the window ledge to the left-hand side of where you entered. Now moving on a little bit further in the level, you're going to use the tram system, and you're going to come out of the tram. Turn left, you'll see the engineering deck sign. Then you'll see this sign that says Workplace Solutions. Go up the stairs. I'm going to go quietly as the alien is around in this area, I do believe. And if you turn left, you should now have access to this room using the security device. You probably passed this room earlier, but you didn't have this device, so you couldn't get in. And once you get in, you should be able to find Nostromo log number 2 out of 10. It's going to be collectible 7 out of 33. Moving on into the level now, we've progressed a little bit far enough into the level that I'm in the server hub area. This area might look familiar as you did come here in mission 3 or 4. You'll have to come into this office and use this terminal in order to progress through the story. So make sure you log in and just tap archive logs 73, 74, and 75. Again, you should be getting closer and closer to that archive log achievement for getting 100 of them. You should hopefully get it by the end of the level or the start of the next level. Now that we've climbed the stairs a little bit, you'll have to come into the tech support and seeks and communications area in order to progress through the story. As soon as you come in here, if you turn to your left hand side into this room, you should be able to find a terminal with archive logs 79 and 80. That's collectibles number 11 and 12 out of 33 in this mission. Both of them are personal text files. From this terminal, what we're going to want to do is turn around 180 degrees, head towards the lockdown area, but do not lock down the area just yet, and you should be able to find a audio recorder on this set of boxes. Now make sure you don't lock down the area just yet. You're going to come down the stairs through that door that says Seeks and Security. If you turn to the right when you come into this room, you should be able to find this terminal, and if you access it, it should have two archive logs on it, number 81 and 82. We're about halfway done the level, not halfway done the collectibles of the level, but the level is very long, probably close to an hour. If we move on from this computer and head directly forward from where that computer is, you'll see this hallway with a dead guy on the ground. If we follow along and turn to the left hand side into this small room, you should be able to find an ID tag for our Tafler on the bench next to this inmate. Moving on, we're going to have to continue up the stairs in the stairwell, and this is the highest floor you can access in the stairwell. Once we access into that room, if you turn to your right hand side and go up these short stairs, you should be able to find a terminal at the top of the stairs, which you'll want to access in order to find two total archive logs, number 77 and 78. Both of them are personal text files. Moving on from that location, you'll enter this room as part of the story, and all the lights will turn on. You'll see the maintenance system sign in the back. You'll have to log on to this computer in order to initiate lockdown. So what we're going to do is we're going to log on. We're going to go to the bottom folder in order to find the passcode. Then we're going to go back up to read the personal text file, and then enter in the passcode to play this audio file. So there's a total of 3 on that computer, and then you're going to want to press Initiate Lockdown. That's going to progress the story and open up this area, which is the server farm. You can walk, just make sure you don't sprint or the alien will come get you. If we hug the right hand side wall, we'll come into this room with a large red instrument on it. Just go around the room. You'll come into this room, and on the left hand side you should be able to find an ID tag on the desk. That is for C Gascoigne. Now after picking up the plasma torch from this guy, you can open up this door. You have to come to that area where that guy is holding the new gas torch to progress. As soon as you enter that area, you should be able to find this terminal with 2 archive logs on it, numbers 87 and 88. From here, we're going to back off of this computer in a second here, and we're going to continue follow the hallway to find another computer, which we will need to use in order to open a door to progress the story. And on that computer, we will also find archive log number 86. The androids are friendly in this area, however, the alien is not, so watch out for that. As I saw him here, I just used my flamethrower to make sure he runs away. And then you can access this computer, as I previously mentioned. Surplus to requirements is the main log on this computer, and we will also have to do the distribution systems to progress through the story. Now that we've progressed through the story, we're going to have to find 2 breakers. So you're going to have to come to this room, and you should be able to see this big ladder with a save point on the left-hand side of the room. Climb up the ladder. Once we make it to the top of the ladder, we're going to progress forward. After we've progressed forward a little bit, the lights should come on. I'm using my flashlight just to guide you guys. I am crouching as I am, the alien is in the area. Turn left again, and you can find this computer. Archive logs number 91 and 94. They're severely out of order in this level if you haven't already noticed. From that computer, we're going to find ID tag K Lenton. Come back from where we came from. In front of me is actually a Nostromo log, but we have to come back with it once we get the ion torch later on in the game, unfortunately. So yeah, we will have to backtrack to this area. If you go to this room as part of the story, that in front of me is the breaker, which you will need to use in order to progress through the level. I'll show you the map exactly where I am. So before we use that breaker, make sure you look to the right hand side of it, and you should be able to see a vent with some blood on it. Go inside of this vent and just follow the vent for like literally 5 seconds, and you should find this guy, K Lenton ID tag, on the ground directly next to him. That one's not too bad. Now that you've used that server, the breaker, I'm going to go to the other breaker. This is the second breaker of the level, depending on which order you do of them. This one is the one that's closer to the beginning of this section of the mission. Now I'm in this hallway I'm about to breach into is the hallway that leads into the area that I was in. So this is kind of like backtracking a little bit, but you will need to come here. I'll show you the map right now in a second here. So I'm in the hallway kind of before that breaker room. And now that I have this torch, I can finally get into this room. So make sure you torch it, use the lever, and you can get inside. And once you're inside, you should have no problem spotting this archive log terminal with archive logs number 89 and 90, collectibles 29 and 30 out of 33 in the mission. We're almost there, but the mission continues on even more. This is one of the longest missions I've ever played in a game ever. So now that we are coming down these stairs in the space station, I'll show you the map again. Your goal is kind of to turn left and finish the level, but we have a few collectibles to get before we finish that level. If we turn to our right hand side at the bottom of the stairs, we'll find the decontamination room. I believe you can sprint in this area, as I do believe there's no alien. If you come through this part of the level and then you turn to the right hand side, you should find a terminal. You'll want to go on it and find the one personal text log on it. From that computer, if we back off, turn to our right hand side, we should see a guy who is still alive on the ground next to some lockers. And on the bed to his left, or to our left to his right, you should be able to easily find an ID tag for P. Riniak. The last collectible on the way to the end of the level, coming from the decontamination room to the end of the level, you'll see this door to the left hand side with a window. You'll have to use your key card to get in. So open it up, and once you come inside, you should be able to find an archive log, which is an audio file, on the desk directly next to the window. That is a super long mission. The missions get a little bit shorter for the rest of the game. Hopefully that was helpful. Click on screen for mission 11. Feel free to like the video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more content, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Peace.